All right, guys, welcome to the Trade Lab here at the Trading Room. We're going to talk about a little recap from today's trading activity. And we did one trade this morning in the Dow, and man, talk about holding on. This is a 5-minute chart on the Dow. We have a bearish conflict today. Got some outflows happening. And as you guys can see, I sold this right after the open. And we did a few micros here this morning. I want you guys to look at the velocity in the background. How the velocity was red in the background, and down below you can see the consistency of the multiple time frames that are red. So we took a short here, and the idea was to hold on and let this thing get down to the bottom. So the question is, where do you place the protective stop? Well, you can use the RQ levels, and the smarter one is going to be the further one away. Because it's going to be choppy if you don't have risk off as your sentiment, which we did not have today. So expect some choppiness. That's exactly what happened. You can see the purple, that's a sign of weakness. Yellow is a sign of neutral. It came all the way up and almost stopped me out. I actually did have my stop on the inside channel, or not channel, but level. And then recognizing that we didn't have the right sentiment, I raised the stop up above the what was a support level. Is now a resistance level. And we were quickly able to get the first target, but then it came back up, and it's made another U-turn going back down into this zone. And as you can see, we just got our second target. And I'm now trying to hold on, trying to get down to the bottom. And look at that, it's starting to turn purple again, so that's a good thing, right? So this is the Dow. I do have some trades I'm carrying over from yesterday. You were in the Trade Lab with me yesterday. You saw, maybe perhaps you even followed along. We shorted in the secondary bear zone, sold 3, took off 1 halfway down, took another one off at the bottom, and I've just been holding on, adjusted my stop just above the bull level. That's where it sits today, and as you can see, I've got about almost $700 in open trade equity on 1 micro. Actually, at the open this morning, I had $1,000 of open trade equity on 1 micro. Still holding on to that one. That's the NASDAQ. And then over here on the far right, I've got a carryover trade with Bitcoin. I shorted Bitcoin yesterday at the close. You can see that over there. That was a short in bear zone 1. Elected not to take it off. Elected not to take it off at the critical support. And I can laugh at myself. That's okay, because that was about $10,000 on 1 big one. You can see that's down to $3,600, and I am break even as we speak, keeping it right up above the bull. Market has not had much of a move in the European session or this U.S. session. Still holding on, waiting to see if Bitcoin's going to go a little bit lower. And then the last one, and this is what I'm calling the trade of the day, this is crude oil. And once this market started to break into the bull territory, I had the market analyzer up, and I was able to see that crude oil was and still is our strongest market. And right now, as we speak, natural gas and crude oil both are strong, both of the energies. Crude oil is green across the board on all 4 velocity timeframes. The past 1 hour, past 3 hours, past 8 hours, and the past day. We have just reached the top, and that would be a fantastic exit for this one lot. Except for I'm looking for more. I'm going to let this turn into a swing trade. And just like the NASDAQ, I'm going to let this continue to run. I think we're going to see higher highs here in the crude oil. I think we could be up above 70 before too long based on the fundamentals that are happening around the world. Many things have got crude on high alert. So I like this trade, and therefore I'm going to hold on to it. So we got $540 in open trade equity. Here's a trade that I've only been in for 5, 10, 15, 25, 30 minutes, guys. Got $540 on 1 lot. So nice day here in the lab, some carryovers, some day trades, and some big moves. Not a dull moment. If you want to learn more, you can go over to thetradingroom.com. You can send an email to support@riosquant.com. And, of course, look forward to having you guys all here tomorrow morning right here in the Trade Lab with me, EP. Have a fantastic rest of your day.